So in this video we'll discuss the examples and in-text questions. So example 9.6. So example 9.6 is a bullet of mass 20 gram. So mass of bullet M1 is equal to 20 gram. So when it is converted into kg, this will be 20 upon 1000, because in 1 kg we have 1000 gram. So this will be 0.02 kg. So is horizontally fired with a velocity of 150 meter per second. So bullet velocity is 150 meter per second. So bullet velocity V1 we have taken, so this is 150 meter per second. So from a pistol of mass 2 kg, so mass of pistol means M2 is equal to 2 kg. So initially both bullet and pistol will be at rest. So U1 is equal to 0 and U2 is equal to 0. Initial velocity of bullet is 0. Initial velocity of pistol is 0. So we have to find out the final velocity, recoil velocity of the pistol. So according to law of conservation of momentum, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. So putting the value of m1 0.02, u1 is 0, m2 is 2, u2 is 0, m1 is 0.02, v1 is 150 meter per second, and m2 is 2 kg, v2 we have to determine. So on solving this, this LHS will be 0 because both the velocities are 0. So V2 will be minus 3 upon 2, which is minus of 1.5 meter per second. So minus sign denotes the recoil during the recoil velocity. Recoil velocity means the gun will move in opposite direction, opposite to the direction of bullet. So bullet direction we have taken positive. So this will be minus of 1.5 meter per second. So next example number 9.7. A girl of mass 40 kg. So m1 is equal to 40 kg, moving with a horizontal velocity of 5 meter per second. So u1 is 5 meter per second. Onto a stationary cart with frictionless wheels. So it is moving onto a stationary cart with frictionless wheels. So the mass of the cart is 3 kg. So m2 is 3 kg. So m2 is 3 kg. M2 3 kg. It is stationary cart, so U2 is 0 and U1 is 5 meter per second. So the mass of the cart is 3 kg. What is her velocity as the cart starts move? So she is jumping on the cart and both of them will move together. So we have taken V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V. We have assumed this. So according to law of conservation of momentum, M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2. So 40 multiplied by 5, 40 is m1, 5 is u1, m2 is 3, u2 is 0 is equal to 40 multiplied by v1 we have taken v, m2 is 3, v2 we have taken v. So 40v plus 3v is equal to 43v. So this will be 40 multiplied by 5 is 200, 3 multiplied by 0 is 0. So 200 upon 43 will be v, which is 4.65 meter per second. So V1 plus V2, V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V is equal to 4.65 meter per second. So both of them will move with a velocity of 4.65 meter per second. So next we have example number 9.8. So two hockey players of opposite teams. So opposite teams hockey players are there. While trying to hit a hockey ball on the ground, collide and immediately becomes entangled. Entangled means they start moving together. So one has a mass of 60 kg. So m1 is 60 kg and was moving with a velocity of 5 meter per second. So u1 is 5 meter per second. And while the other has a mass of 55 kg, m2 is 55 kg and was moving faster with a velocity of 6 meter per second towards the first player. So he is moving in opposite direction. So here we have taken velocity with negative sign. So both of them are coming close to each other. So one we have taken with negative sign, one velocity we have taken with negative sign. So u2 is equal to minus 6 meter per second. So entangle means both of them will move after the collision together. So v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v we have taken. So again law of conservation of momentum we have applied, putting the values. So we have got the value of v is equal to minus 30 upon 115. So this will be minus of minus of 0.26 meter per second. That means if rightwards direction we have taken positive, so So both of them will move towards leftward direction after the collision. So let's come back. Let's move on to in-text questions which are available on page number 126. So question number first: if action is always equal to reaction, explain how a horse can pull a cart. So we all know while moving, a horse pushes the ground in backward direction. So a reaction force will definitely be exerted by the earth on the horse in the forward direction due to Newton's third law of motion. So due to which the horse is able to pull the cart in forward direction. So this is all because of Newton's third law of motion. As the horse pushes the ground in backward direction, so a reaction force acts on it in opposite direction, which is in forward direction. So which helps the horse to pull the cart. So next question: explain why it is difficult for a fireman to hold a hose which ejects large amount of water at high velocity. So a hose is, that pipe of water which is ejecting a lot of amount of water. So it becomes difficult to hold that pipe for a fireman because the water is coming out at a high velocity. So a reaction force will be exerted on him by the ejecting water in the backward direction due to Newton's third law of motion. So due to which it becomes difficult for him to remain stable while holding the hose. So this is because of Newton's third law of motion. So as the water is coming outwards with the high velocity, so it will exert some opposite force on the hose on that person, so which makes him difficult to be in that stable position. So let's move on to next numerical. Third: from a rifle of mass 4 kg, a bullet of mass 50 gram is fired. So let mass of the rifle be 4 kg, M1 is equal to 4 kg. M2 is mass of bullet which is 50 gram. So 50 upon 1000 is 0.05 kg. So both of them will be at rest obviously. So U1 is equal to 0, U2 is equal to 0. So we have to find out the initial recoil velocity of the rifle. So V1 we have to determine. Here this is a trick question. Here the words like initial are used, which does not means initially, which means after the bullet is fired. So initial velocity of both of them will be 0. So after firing, the bullet velocity will be 35 meter per second. So using the law of conservation of momentum equation, so putting the values, so 4 multiplied 0 is 0, 0.05 multiplied 0 is 0, 4 multiplied V1 is 4V1, 0.05 multiplied 35 is 1.75. So 4V1 will be equal to minus of 1.75. So V1 will be equal to minus of 1.75 upon 4. So V1 is equal to 0.4375 meter per second. So next numerical: two objects of masses 100 gram and 200 gram. So M1 is equal to 100 gram which is 0.1 kg. M2 is equal to 200 gram which is 0.2 kg. Are moving along the same line and direction of with velocities 2 meter per second and 1 meter per second. So U1 is 2 meter per second, U2 is 1 meter per second. So they collide, and after collision the first object moves at a velocity of 1.67 meter per second. So V1 is equal to 1.67 meter per second. V2 we have to determine. So M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2. So M1 is 0.1, U1 is 2, M2 is 0.2, U2 is 1. M1 is 0.1, V1 is 1.67, M2 is 0.2, V2 is V2 itself. So putting the value and solving it, we will have 0.4 minus 1, 0.167. So this is 0.233 is equal to 0.2 V2. So V2 will be equal to 0.233 upon 0.2. So which is 1.165 meter per second. So here we end these in-text questions. So in the next video we'll discuss the exercise problems. So hope to see you there. Bye bye.